Good morning. Good morning, morning. I'm saying good morning to us as well as just the morning, greeting it. And so, as always, just find your space, feel your space, feel your weight. Notice the sounds, the smells, the temperature. Just really bring yourself here, mind and body in the same place. And I'm going to begin this morning with a poem that I've been reading for the past few days because it's just how things be sometimes. It's called I Worried by Mary Oliver. I worried a lot. Will the garden grow? Will the rivers flow in the right direction? Will the earth turn as it was taught? And if not, how shall I correct it? Was I right? Was I wrong? Will I be forgiven? Can I do better? Will I ever be able to sing? Even the sparrows can do it, and I am, well, hopeless. Is my eyesight fading, or am I just imagining it? Am I going to get rheumatism, lockjaw, dementia? Finally, I saw that worrying had come to nothing and gave it up, and took my old body and went out into the morning and sang. So as we join together in meditation this morning, let's see if just for these few minutes together, instead of worrying, we can just focus on the in-breath and the out-breath. Mind and body in the same place. Anytime the mind tugs us into the past that is already finished, nothing to change there, we just note, oh, that's the past. And we come back to the breath. Mind and body right here, right now. And if we get pulled into the future, full of to-do lists and anxieties and worries, we again note, oh, that's the future, not here yet. And we return to the breath. And I always find it helpful to have just a little smile when I meditate. Smiling for my commitment and intention to show up and meditate. Smiling at the awareness of the here and now. And so, if that feels right to you, maybe just have a little smile. Doesn't have to be a gigantic grin, just small smile on your lips. Maybe you can let that smile energy work its way over your chest and your belly, down your legs and your feet, just allowing yourself to have reverence for your commitment to the practice and smiling at that, encompassing that in your whole body. Now, without changing the cycle of your breath, just notice it. Notice the inhale, the space at the top, the exhale, and the space at the bottom. Again, not changing the breath in any way, but just really bringing your attention to it. As you inhale, and then there's a space, and then you exhale, and there's a space. This kind of attention, this intentional noticing really helps us be present and mindful in all of our affairs, not just meditating. So, really, just bring your attention here now. And especially noticing the spaces between the breaths and how that feels. And you notice the fullness at the top of the inhale and emptying out to letting go at the bottom of the exhale. Now we know how to pay attention. So when our mind pulls us into the past or the future, we notice the fullness of the inhale and the emptying and letting go of the exhale. And at this point, it might be nice to scan your body and mind to see if that worry that you put down at the beginning of the meditation has worked its way back onto your lap or into your heart. And if so, with all the gentleness you can muster, just see if you can put it down again. We invite the worry to know the breath. Hello, worry. Come and breathe with me. Maybe in these last few minutes of our sit together, you can think of something you want to put down. Maybe set an intention to do that today. And when you feel the burden of that thing, if you pick it back up again, each time you exhale and empty, maybe that can be a reminder that, oh, I was going to put this down. I'm going to put this down, even if it's just for a few minutes. And this is a poem called The Peace of Wild Things by Wendell Berry. When despair for the world grows in me and I wake in the night at the least sound, in fear of what my life and my children's lives may be, I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water and the great heron feeds. I come in to the peace of wild things. They do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water, and I feel above me the day-blind stars waiting with their light. For a time, I rest in the grace of the world, and I am free. Thank you for being with me this morning.